Yo, yo, yo. What's up? This is CoryMania. I'm Cory. Mania 2.
Wait, that's your name?
You're CoryMania?
CoryMania 2?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it's CoryMania 2. I'm CoryMania.
Okay.
2.
You're saying 2 also.
Also,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
It's the show and it's also your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a family name.
So what's up? With me as always is man's best friend Devin and the best in the world Andrew Reidner.
That's correct. Wow, you got it. That's good. You got to correct this
It's the
time.
other way around.
No, it's you got it right. But yeah, it's CoryMania time again. I figured it would be a good time to have Cory take over for us again. As you can see, he's less aggressive tonight than he was last time. I think you opened up the show, "Hey, you fucking nerds," last time. But yes, this is CoryMania with our grand host, Cory McCracken. And that's right. I'm the best in the world, Andrew Reidner. With me, as always, man's best friend, Devin Hopkins. And we usually do the Windley Mania, which is the greatest podcast you never heard about, brought to you by the greatest band you never heard of, which you got to look at the social medias at Windley to look for all that stuff. But we're doing CoryMania 2 because the man himself happens to be here in front of a microphone. So that means it's CoryMania time, isn't it?
Yeah, you're correct.
So what do you got going on, Cory?
Man, I'm still just kind of waking up, so need to get my fucking wits about me.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're just waking up?
I've been up for like 20 minutes now.
Yeah. I can tell. You're
I look like shit.
No. I said you smelled really good. You got that going on. You smell like you're about to go to like a club, and your only intention is to breed.
Okay.
Or
I'd like it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you got? What do you got in store? I've had a question on my mind, actually. If you don't mind me with this little icebreaker question,
go for it.
Okay, so do you guys ever have to fart? And so you go to fart, right? And then instantly it's going to be a shit. But then I feel like we've all done that.
Oh, yeah.
But have you ever talked to your asshole like it's a horse and you're just like, "Whoa, Nelly," and you're just tighten it up as fast as possible? Do you ever do that?
I've done that.
You communicate verbally with your own asshole?
I've been there before.
It definitely helps. I guess it kind of helps put your mind at ease too. It's
Sure,
it kind of reminds you that, hey, I am in control of you.
Yeah.
You are mine.
I'm the master.
You're my property. I am the master.
I'm the master of the whole.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys
hold on a second.
Yeah.
Is what I go with.
Do you guys have any good shitting your pants stories?
I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say that any good ones. I mean, it certainly has happened more than I can count on my hands, at least. But none of them are remarkably memorable or good. But I guess there was one time I had Chick-fil-A with some friends, and then I was driving around and with the friend, and it just fell out of me. I had no control. So it was just, I didn't even fart or anything. It was just it fell. I had no control. It was just no shit. Then all of a sudden, bunch of shit in my pants. And yeah.
I know I shit my pants at work a while ago.
Yeah.
I was on a break and I was outside smoking, and I was out there by myself. It's a nice peaceful night. And I was like, all right, man, let me go ahead and rip this one. I've been holding this in for a minute. Start to fart, and then bam, instantly I feel it.
Right.
Just hot shit in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck, man, what am I supposed to do, man?
Yeah, there is always that moment of what do you do? But it's obviously, find the bathroom.
I actually was lucky enough to have a gym bag in my car, so I duck waddled my ass out to the parking lot, got my gym bag, grabbed some underwear out of there, and fucking waddled back to the bathroom, cleaned myself up, and then disposed of said underwear in the trash can like nothing happened. Like it was a fucking prom night dumpster baby. Just toss it in the trash. And then the person who has to go around and get the trash, he was like, somebody left these fucking shitty ass underwear in the trash can. And I was like, man, people are fucking awful, dude. Like, that's my shit in my pants story. Sorry, Eddie.
I haven't had a good, there's always the slip ups you'll have where you trust a fart and you'll shit a little bit, but I haven't like done like a massive pants shitting since I was a child. And the one that comes to mind was I was like 6 or 7, and I was at one of those like, it was like Forestbrook Elementary or something, like on a Saturday, and they had like the inflatables and shit, like the school festival or whatever, and I just fucking diarrheaed all over my jeans.
My dungarees.
my Canyon River Blues from Sears, probably. But I just shitted, and I was like walking. I was with my dad, and I was like, I gotta go. We gotta go home. I just had shit all over myself. Diarrhea shit. It was awesome.
Hey, do you mind telling the story about when you were sitting right next to me, and then like I had no idea you used the bathroom on yourself?
Wait, what?
We were on the bus.
Oh yeah, I pissed my pants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was pissing. I had to piss myself on the way back from like a marching band competition.
Yeah.
I had to piss so bad, and it was like an hour, and I had to piss, and I pissed in my pants right next to you.
Yeah.
And no one knew.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know I didn't tell anyone that for years.
Yeah.
I mean, not that like I don't know, it just didn't seem important.
We found out recently about the piss.
What, did nobody know because your pants were just so dark?
Well, he always smelled like piss.
And I always smelled like piss anyway.
So it was like, oh, there's Devin.
Well, I think we'd already changed out of like our marching band uniforms, so I was just in like whatever. I think I was just wearing
just in your underwear.
Just my underwear. No, I think I was just wearing like just some black jeans. And then we got off the bus, and the band director was like, "Yeah, we don't have to unload the truck." So I was like, "Thank God." My dad was right there, and we went. And I think I just had like my jacket tied around the front of myself,
good old 90s.
in case anyone took
like
a
Billy
glance.
Madison, sort of.
Yeah.
You were walking around like Miles Davis.
Yeah, I was Miles Davis.
Cool as hell, man.
Yeah. This is a good start.
Yeah, I'm glad we get to talk about waste.
Yeah.
I'm really wanting to drink some of my Coke Zero.
The one you bought on accident.
I grabbed this fucking Ultimate one, which I thought it was just like they had a gold gimmick
Willy
wrapper.
Wonka thing or some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that. But so I'm gonna try this Coke Zero, and if it tastes anything,
He's doing the smell test.
it smells kind of fruity, which I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me see this.
Not a good face.
Oh, God
Let me see
damn it.
this.
I'm gonna get used to it, but I'm not happy about
I've
this.
tried a few because
Ugh.
they've done a few of these gimmicky flavors.
What's the point of this?
I have no idea.
Just have regular Coke Zero. Why do you need to do this? Just because who the fuck's giving them a shit ton of money to fuck up my evening? Like, what are we doing, Ultimate? Fuck that, dude. Get a sip of it. I want it back.
I want it back.
I'm really thirsty. Yeah, it smells weird. Yeah, give it a sip. Sipping it.
This tastes like amoxicillin,
Yeah.
the pink medicine from your childhood, but not in the ooh, I remember that, but in like a why does a soda taste like this?
Yeah. Did you want some, Cory?
You want to try the amoxisoda?
I'd go for it.
Okay,
I'm allergic to
he's
penicillin, but
Hopefully there's none of that.
Are you allergic to my penicillin your asshole? Did that work?
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Yeah, let me see it. Ugh.
It's Coke-ish, I guess.
What the fuck? My fucking
nerd.
I gotta get a new one.
I
do not like this.
They've had a couple of those gimmicky flavors this year, and I've tried a couple of them.
I tried that Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream that I've been wanting to try.
What did you think of it?
Meh.
Son of a bitch.
I did not like it.
Mine is meh. Like it's okay.
Yeah, I liked they had the dark berry one a couple years ago. I liked a lot better. I'm trying to remember what those other Coke flavors were that pissed me off. They didn't have like flavor names like Star Bright and like
Yeah, this is Ultimate.
Another one?
What does that taste like?
apparently it tastes like
Oh, it says it's plus XP flavored.
Oh, it's a gamer flavor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, because
Gamer
that
piss.
doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. Did you get an achievement for drinking that?
Probably got lupus.
Right, rickets.
Yeah. So, Cory,
What's up, dude?
did you have anything planned for CoryMania? Perhaps.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff
Yeah.
planned.
Oh, can I tell you guys something real quick?
Yeah.
I think you'll be kind of excited to know this. I watched the first season of Eastbound and Down.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. Because I have I
Thoughts?
famously have never seen any of the Danny McBride things outside of like maybe Devin was watching it and I caught some of it out of context.
What were your thoughts on the first season?
It was good. I think it. How do I explain this? You kind of remind I could tell that this character is very inspirational to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you gotta have like a lot of the same. It's kind of eerie just how much like the mannerisms of just like.
Just being a badass, you know?
Just being kind of an asshole. Not like I don't know how to explain it, but I wish there was more episodes in a season because it just like fucking flew by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely
They really
does. There's 4 seasons, but you said that they're doing
like a movie next year.
yeah, which I'm pretty pumped on. I'm just a big fan of anything he does. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah. He's great.
But I'm glad you watched it.
glad you
Definitely
watched
long
it, too.
overdue.
There's not enough. I don't know if there's enough baseball humor in it. 'Cause I thought it was gonna be like more.
Well, they'll get to. Well, I mean, first season he's not like on a team yet. Again, he's
right,
like
he's
building
trying to
back
get
up
back
to it.
to it, and then the second season, they all have a little bit of baseball in it. But what I remember, like, because I was one of those people who would watch like the fucking DVD extras and shit, and he was talking about coming up with the idea of the show, and he was just like, "Wouldn't it be fucking funny if it was a show about baseball and we like." Him and his buddy are like, we know nothing about baseball. Like, we don't know anything about baseball, but we're going to make a show about baseball. So that was kind of...
That's why they just wanted to make a show about baseball because they knew nothing about it.
Well, yeah. He was just kind of like... Well, he was talking about... there was a pitcher at one point in time in, like, the late 90s who was just a straight-up, like, fucking party animal. And that kind of inspired him to create the show. But he was like, I don't know anything about baseball. And I guess the producers and shit were like, you don't have to, because there's not going to be much baseball in the show.
It's kind of like The Sopranos in the fact of like, if you've never seen The Sopranos before, your expectations are just like, yep, we're going to see a lot of crime shit, which you do. But then I feel like a lot of the family relationship stuff is way more than what maybe some people expected.
Yeah, see, that's one show I've never seen, The Sopranos.
Oh,
So I might have to give that a watch.
It's exactly like Eastbound and Down.
yeah. I was actually really surprised how similar the two
Kenny
shows
Powers
are.
and Tony Soprano, they're like the same guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
One takes place.
You're fucking out.
One takes place in New Jersey and one takes place in North Carolina, and there's both essentially the same place, right? Yeah.
More or less.
Rural
Shelby, North Carolina, yeah.
Do you think you're going to watch the otother seasons, or which one season?
Well,
is
I
enough?
watched. Let's see. I mean, I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2. So he's in Mexico.
Yes.
And he's on that baseball team. And I'm gonna finish it. I mean, it's not
I think the baseball
there's
team
like
is the
10 more
shortest.
episodes of the whole show left.
Yeah,
or some shit. Like,
basically. It's very short,
But
but
those half hours? No, Vice Principal's half hours.
yeah, I think
Eastbound's like 45.
40, yeah.
Eastbound, and I've been watching 23-minute long episodes.
Oh, really?
shit.
So
20
those are short too.
Yeah, damn. Huh. I haven't
Gemstones are the longer ones.
I know.
though,
I
yeah.
haven't watched Eastbound and Down in a while. I've definitely been the Gemstones just because that's the latest thing. But Vice Principals was fucking hilarious too.
Isn't there a new season of the Gemstones, Righteous Gemstones?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
started last week.
Yeah, they dropped the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, dude, I was
Very,
so
very
pumped.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've got, I guess they do them HBO does them like week by week, so.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I mean, I don't have an issue with that.
Neither do I.
I like the wait. And now, I think I was like one out of like 30 people watching this show, but they had like a Perry Mason like prequel remake sort of deal. I don't know if you guys have ever watched like the original Perry Mason, but he was a defense attorney. But then they made like HBO made a show where it's like he's younger. So, but they did 2 seasons of that, and then they just recently canceled that. So there's no more of that. So I'm canceling. I was going to cancel my HBO until they did the joining together. So now they have Sister Wives on there. So
Sister Wives saved your subscription?
Yeah, Sister Wives. And my 800-pound life.
Do they still
Doctor Now?
Do they still make Sister Wives?
No, they're done. I'm pretty sure because they all like
they're all divorced.
They all divorced them except for one of them.
Yeah, they said this show can't go on anymore. You don't have enough wives.
Yeah, you only have one wife. You're just like a regular guy now.
Yeah, no one wants to watch a regular guy.
Which he's not. Or if you ever watched the show, Caleb Brown?
Yeah, I think so.
Not a regular guy.
Not a regular guy.
Not a regular guy whatsoever.
You told me that I looked like him.
You do look like him. I think you're going to look like him when you're older. You're either going to look like...
Will I get as much tail?
I mean, maybe if you move out, go westward and,
Move to Utah?
Yeah. And have 80 kids between
and like a shit ton
wives.
of money.
Yeah.
Each wife gets their own house.
But yeah, Devin, when you're getting in your 50s, you're either going to look like Caleb from Sister Wives or you're going to look like 2018 Chris Jericho, where he was really fat and red. And I hope you wear and hope you wear the paint too.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna do the whole gimmick.
The pain
maker.
Killer. The pain maker.
Pain.
Yeah.
Maker?
Pain
that was
maker.
it.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna be, and I cannot wait. Have bedazzled scarves and gloves.
Yeah, black leather jacket, black leather pants, half painted face, weird hat.
Yeah,
I think I could pull it off.
Sure. I mean, if he can, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's he got that I don't have?
Well, he was already in he spent a long time in really good shape, and you're not really in like.
You're saying he earned it?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Look, I'm already halfway there, and I didn't have to do as much work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm a natural.
If he can do it,
yeah.
And he was in like really good shape, and then you're just kind of just like just a guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can get really fat and red.
I think I could do it.
Yeah. And then one day you'll be in a waiting room and Dr. Now is going to come in. He's like, have you been doing your exercises?
That would mean that TLC came to my room first and said, we want to give you a TV show. So that means I win twice.
Yeah.
I just spilled beer all over the place.
So, Cory, do you have anything for CoryMania? I knew you were cooking something in your brain. I'm very curious to what that could have referred to.
I was thinking we could all just.
Can I actually want to talk to Devin about this real quick. That show that there's a bunch of shows that we talked to Bubba last week, right?
Yes.
Bubba Graham, the King, bow down to the ring, kiss the ring.
Bow down, kiss the ring.
Yeah. But then there was the big the Brick House show.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it?
The Brick House show it was fun. A lot of bands, a lot of people there.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. I had a good time.
Yeah. And the day before we had the show at Fresh Brewed with the Bedlam Hour and Brandy the Butcher, Heavy for the Vintage and Circuit, and that was a good time as well. A lot of people came out for that I haven't ever seen before.
Yeah.
So
I tried the I got the quesadilla seasoned fries from Brick House, and I watched Collision in the back.
Yes, I also got the.
I could still hear the bands, but there was I missed 2 hours of like watching music because I had to watch this brand new wrestling television program.
Yeah, I was kind of running around. talking to.
You were running around like a maniac. I was concerned.
That's okay. Sometimes I have to do that with the show.
Yeah. But it felt good. Felt good to play at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then just chill the fuck out.
That was nice.
Talk
that
to
was
Nick
really
Johnson.
Nice. Yeah, Nick
And
Johnson.
watch some wrestling, and then basically went home right after. It's pretty sick.
It was a good time.
So I guess we'll talk about more shows later. Cory, what were you about to say about CoryMania? You were cooking.
We're gonna go around in a circle and we're gonna talk about bands that we don't like.
Oh, okay. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
We're usually a very positive show, so this is going to be interesting. I don't think we've ever said anything negative about anything, ever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Go ahead, Cory. What we're talking about bands we don't like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bands and or people or races.
Whatever. Like you know, I feel
CoryMania is.
I know what he means. I feel like Daytona's a little overrated.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Talladega.
Yeah, Talladega's where it's at. Go ahead.
Daytona killed the Intimidator, so.
Just like band that really fucking pisses me off.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, dude.
What?
Winley.
Yeah.
Couldn't
No.
agree more.
No.
Who do they think they are?
No, there's a lot of like shit that I've just recently started, like the whole pop punk revival thing. It's kind of the Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh yeah, he sucks.
And like, I'm sorry, dude. Blink-182 is not that fucking good. Like, I don't know why all of these people are like. When I was in high school, yeah, I fucking loved Blink-182, but they're not that good. Why is everybody just like deep throating Blink-182's fucking dick?
I feel like it's I'll say this as someone who kind of ignored them probably at the point I ignored them in a majority of the part of my life where they probably would have affected me the most. As like I feel like, a lot of people I talk to are like, yeah, when I was in middle school or high school, I didn't really listen to them. I literally listened to Neighborhoods when I got out of high school, and I was like, oh, I get it. I like that album a lot. And I think it's why do people I mean, I don't think they're a bad band at all. I think man, I don't know how to explain this. I don't know. People think they're really good. Some people, and they were at the right time, the right place to get to where they were.
Yeah.
And they did some like, I would say they kind of like pioneered a couple things as far as like the next wave of bands like after them that copied them and tried to get successful off of that. And so, like they were doing basically what Descendants were already doing as far as like they had the catchy songs and the material was either super goofy or super mature, but
I'm just thinking about like now recently. It's just.
I think it's because they reunited, right?
I think that probably is it. I'm just being a little bit of a fucking bitch hater.
Devin, how do you feel? You should have gone first since you're the more.
Are we still on Blink, or are we gonna go to a different band? Oh, I love Blink. I've always loved Blink, and I understand why people love Blink.
Who don't you like?
Greta Van Fleet.
Oh,
I do not like Greta Van Fleet.
I've heard the name, but I've never heard a song. Or is that a band or is that a person?
They're a band. You ever heard of Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
They try hard to copy Led Zeppelin, but they do a really like pretentious ass job at it.
Okay. I always thought I could never tell if it was a person or a band because like it sounds like a fucking like sounds like just a chick. Yeah.
Yeah, like they just I don't know.
Have you listened to a whole album from front to back?
No, I don't want to.
You just heard a couple songs and you're like, no, this
There was
sucks
also
balls.
there was one song that came on every day when I worked at Guitar Center.
Mm-hmm. What song was it?
I don't know, but he goes like this.
That's pretty good.
That's what he does. That's the hook. That is the hook of the song where he's like shrieking like an asshole. I don't know. They're probably really, really talented guys, and Good for them for making millions of dollars. But god damn it, I do not like their music.
Oh, dude, I also can't stand the country rap phase that has happened as of the past couple of years. They dress like country people, but then they're sitting there like rapping, and I don't know. I don't like that. I just don't like that.
Oh, I heard something the other day.
I don't really like it either, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. This I don't know what the song is called, but the artist is Hardy, and he's got a song that's kind of in that vein of like the rap country shit.
Does he sing about like Frisco's and thick burgers?
And thick burgers.
Yeah.
No, he sings about like swanton bombs and jumping off of ladders.
Okay.
Oh. But the feature on the track is the dude from A Day to Remember.
Oh,
so there is a breakdown. There's like a hardcore in the country rap song. There's like a hardcore breakdown.
My God, let's just jam as much bullshit into one song as we can.
Yeah, the dude from A Day to Remember is like doing like screamy vocals over the breakdown, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh. Andrew, what about you? What are some bands?
What do you hate?
Yeah, exactly. Just let it all out, dude.
I'm trying to think of like, I don't know what I dislike. I don't like as far as like a band or anything.
Well, whatever. It's your time to vent, man. It's CoryMania.
I feel like there's a lot of bands that I don't necessarily care for, but there isn't any that stick out in my mind that I'm like, I want to avoid them at all costs. What's
something that like if it comes on your shuffle, you're like, nah, skip it?
Oh, there's a shit ton of things. It depends on what mood I'm in, and I don't know, because I like sometimes I'll just listen to shit like ironically that I know is like bad, and I'm just like I legitimately wanted to do this thing on the Winley Hub where I review every single Seether song, and I wanted to like actually like, you know,
immerse myself into the bro rock,
because I was like, what is this band? Because I don't know, because I had that, you remember that song I was talking about that for a while, that it was like a single like 10 years ago. It was like, I feel so alive tonight.
Yeah, that one. Man standing from the rooftop, man.
And then I was like fascinated because I was like, I found out they're from like South Africa. I'm like, that is just so like weird.
Shit, dude, I didn't even know that.
Like, I thought they were just like from like fucking Georgia or something.
Yeah, I thought they were from like the fucking like Nebraska or some shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
But no, I don't. I guess
it's got to be somebody, man. Just
I can't. I don't know. I don't like. It's mainly like a lot of newer bands who I see get big, and I'm like, I don't understand why people really like them.
Yeah.
And you know, but I can't remember any of their names.
I know what you're talking about though, because I'll see that kind of shit happen. I'm like, what about like these bands that have been grinding forever? They deserve to be in your position.
Yeah.
You don't.
See, I
listen to a lot of dumb fucking music anyways. Like, I don't know. It's like I listen to prog and prog metal. So I mean, that's already fucking stupid as shit. So it's like whatever.
That means that your opinion on music is
invalid.
Is very, very extra valid because you actually listen to stuff with changes and mixed meters, and
yeah, that's why I like it.
That makes your opinions super valid.
That's why I like it. I like the time changes.
Yeah, I like to count.
Yeah, I like counting. I like listening. I like listening to like like Metropolis 2. I like to listen to Metropolis 2 because I like counting along with it, not because of the beautiful little melodies and the soaring guitar solos and the. Go ahead, Cory. What were you about to say? That's not the side you talk into. You talk into the side. That's why I had one like that. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna say something. Oh, it's gone.
Okay.
Gone.
What? Is there another band you hate?
There's lots of bands I hate. But the thing is like I'll say that I hate these bands, but then I will also like you said, like ironically, or maybe not even ironically, like I'll sit there and I'll watch their fucking videos.
Oh, I love watching. Like,
I'm like fucking watching the show. I'm like, fucking hate these guys. Next video.
I love watching like festival sets.
Yeah.
Of like, I like watching like just like typing in a metal festival and like watching like band sets, because like I'm never gonna fucking see Disturbed. I don't want to, so I'm gonna watch the video, like a live video, watch the whole thing, and I'm in the comfort of my house, and it's like, okay, so that's what it's like live. That's really bizarre. All their songs kind of like just blend in together, and I'm glad Garrett's a big Disturbed fan. Sorry,
Is he?
Oh yeah,
Nice, good for him.
He's got a Disturbed tattoo.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
It's on his ass.
you know when he stands still, he stands like this with just his fist in the air.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's like 99,900 or there's 9,999 other people doing this right now.
Yeah, they're called the Black Panthers.
I'm the 10,000. Yeah.
I almost ran over a child on my way to work.
Really?
The other day.
What?
Why'd you do that?
You almost did? Like you were like, I'm gonna get that son of a bitch. You better watch
Yeah,
out.
dude.
They're going, oh, never mind. What
Well,
happened?
I
What
work.
happened?
I work third shift, so to paint the picture, it's fucking 9:45 when I'm like going to work. So I'm driving down this road, and it's been raining and shit like that. So I'm kind of driving a little slower. Well, out of nowhere, I'm fucking. Luckily, I'm paying attention, and this fucking soccer ball comes out in front of me. I'm like, that's odd. And then this fucking little kid comes and tries to save his fucking soccer ball. And I slam on brakes, fucking go in the next lane. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, and then for like, I would say a good solid 6 hours after that, I just kept thinking about what if I killed that kid? Like,
You wouldn't be sitting here right now.
no, dude, I'd be in Mexico or some shit, dude. I would not stop, dude. I would just keep it moving, dog.
Oh man.
No, I would
What
have.
the fuck's he doing out there playing
It's
soccer
at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. And I didn't see any other kids around him either, so I'm thinking his home life must suck. He's just like, man, I'm
just gotta
over
go.
it. I'm going to let this Jeep hit me. Like,
I gotta go kick the ball.
yeah.
Let's see what happens.
No, but that is something that happened this week that really did kind of like fuck with me, because I was like, dude, if I killed that kid, that would have been horrible. Like, so have you ever ran over a kid?
No, sometimes I feel like I've ran over like an animal, because they always fucking run like in front of the car and shit. But I've never hit one. Never.
What about you, Devin? You ever?
I've hit a couple deer.
Yeah,
I've played vehicular big buck hunter a time or two.
Yeah.
Andrew was there one time. I almost hit a dog one time, and it like freaked me out. It was on Socastee Boulevard, so I saw a dude just like yelling, like telling me to stop. I was like, oh, that's just a dude yelling. I'm on Socastee Boulevard. That's normal.
Yeah.
And then like I saw the dog like right at the last minute, and I slammed on brakes, and I just missed it. And I was like, oh fuck. I would have just ruined everyone's day.
That wouldn't have been a big deal though, right? That's not like killing a kid.
I've seen
like you wouldn't
No,
go to
not
jail.
at all.
You're like, oh, I'm
I
sorry,
wouldn't have. I wouldn't have had to.
It depends.
It
Like,
would've-
how good was the dog and how shitty was the kid? Like, like, is anybody gonna miss this kid really?
Would you
But
rather hit a kid or would you rather hit a dog?
Once again, depends on how shitty the kid is.
Yeah.
Well, you
Depends
don't
on how
know in
good-
that moment.
Yeah.
So I mean, would you rather hit a kid or would you rather hit a dog?
What if hitting the kid?
Is hitting them both an option?
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
that.
maybe. That could
You know
happen.
the trolley picture where there's like the one guy tied to the track, and then there's like the 5 people, and you have to choose which one. Like, can't I just make it loop around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw a dog get hit one time, and I was just like, damn, I just saw this dog get murdered, and he just popped right back up, like nothing happened. Yeah. It was pretty crazy. I was
I
like,
didn't hear no bell.
exactly. I was like, huh, oh, look at that. And he just fucking ran off. Like, fucking car was like all fucked up.
I think I'd rather hit the dog, by the way.
I still don't know. What if I'm preventing the next Hitler?
That's true.
Yeah.
Never thought of that?
I feel, and also, I feel like if you hit a kid, I mean,
It's just a kid.
well, I mean, it's not on purpose or
Yeah.
anything, I don't think you would you do time? I mean, if they like, you're just minding your own business, you're going the speed limit, and then you hit a kid because the kid was stupid or whatever.
Just needed his soccer ball back.
Yeah.
At fucking 10 o'clock at
It's
night.
not your fault.
That's why I have a dash cam. So if I do anything like that, I'm like, oh, you
You
can
can
see what
rewatch it?
happened. I can rewatch it. But nah, probably the dog.
You watch the does your dash cam have sound? And you just hear your engine just like rev up. Go faster. See, it was an accident.
See, he ran right out in front of me.
Yeah.
Have ample time to stop.
It was like
It's like 10. It was like a significant distance away.
fucking kid ran.
This is a fucking playground.
I didn't see him there. It ran right in front of me. His playground.
Going down the slide in your Honda.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Yeah.
I was trying to take. I was off today.
Moral of the story: kids are dumb. Dogs are cool. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Andrew,
What?
what's the last thing you ate?
I had some chicken nuggets.
Tyson?
Yeah, actually,
Good for
the
you.
little like the frozen ones. Put it in the air fryer.
Did you use any kind of sauces?
Yeah, I just had some. I had some leftover Nando's, the extra hot.
That's
Do that
good
shit in a
stuff.
bowl.
I don't even know what that is.
The peri peri spice. It's pretty good.
I've never even heard of this.
Nando's. Well, we don't have one unfortunately, but it's a really good like chicken restaurant.
Huh.
They sell the sauces.
But they sell the
here.
sauces. You can get the sauces. It's a very specific flavor, but like
It sounds like
I wouldn't recommend.
Asian.
Like no, it's actually African.
huh.
It's like almost sriracha esque.
Yeah,
Kind
I-
of sweet, like maybe.
Maybe. I like if I had like some actual like nice chicken that I like grilled outside, that'd be perfect for it. But I just had the Tyson
nuggets.
Were they
air
dino
fryer.
nuggets?
No, they were just like the fucking the chunks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just threw them in there because I gotta have sauce.
I'm a sauce guy myself, dude.
Yeah,
I
love
get it.
sauce.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Devin, what's the
sauce.
last thing you ate?
So a couple days ago, I
A couple days. You haven't eaten
no.
since a couple-
I made a bunch of buffalo chicken rice bowls.
Oh, dude, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm such a slut for buffalo chicken.
Yeah, so I saw like it had like popped up because I was watching more cooking videos lately, and so like it popped up as like a meal prep thing. It's like I'm just gonna make a bunch of those, and that'll be my dinner
Who
every
are your
day.
guys?
Huh?
Who are your cooking video guys?
I can't think of the names right now. I'll have to get back to you on that. But
watch-
I do like that one Hispanic guy that you always watch that does the
See, I don't think I like him for what he makes because, like, he does a lot of fucked up experimental
He
shit.
does some weird
that
stuff.
Guga food guy. He's
Yeah.
like salt, pepper, and nothing
yeah
else.
he does some weird stuff. I'll watch his stuff occasionally just to be like okay.
The sous vide steak,
Yeah.
which is bizarre.
He was doing some he made like he like marinated a steak in like the Papa John's garlic sauce.
Oh,
and it looked
dude.
really
dry
good.
age it for like a month.
Yeah, I forgot that I had this dry age, so I took it out and we made.
He dry aged like a whole pig for like several months. And he opened it up, and it was just
I
like
bet it
a
fucking
rotting
reeked.
corpse.
Yeah.
like
I don't know how this happened.
yeah, he does a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah,
And then I watched that Glenn and Friends guy too, he's like he makes like old recipes from old recipe books. He's pretty cool. And then I used to watch Sandwiches of History.
Oh, nice.
That guy's pretty cool. Makes a lot of he does the same thing, but just like sandwiches.
But yeah, that's been my dinner because I've been working like got a restaurant job. So
How's
I
that
just-
been going?
Pretty
you just
good.
started this job. How's it going?
Pretty solid. It's been pretty laid back. I get free food, so that's always good.
What about you, Andrew? You were supposed to start a new job. Have you started yet?
No, I decided that I don't need a job.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my fucking money and my income and then fucking,
Right off into
make
the
it
sunset.
make my ways onto the streets. Maybe sell my hole a little bit, do
I've
what I
been there.
can.
Been there, brother.
Hey, it's good, honest work,
Yeah.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do me
Yeah.
for money. So
You got to pay people to have sex with you.
that's how I'm going to spend the rest of my no, I have to pay. That's
It's a
just
terrible
me,
business
That's just
model.
me hire. I don't want to do that. I want to be the I want to be the whore. Damn it. That's what I want.
Equal rights. Men can be whores too.
Exactly, dude.
Just look at Cory.
Yeah.
Well, like hoary.
See, Hey, real quick before we go, I want help from everyone. I know this is CoryMania. Sorry to take over, but I want to get into watching horror movies.
Sick.
Because I was never I've seen like a majority of like the classics. Like I've seen Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street.
I Spit on Your Grave.
I've never seen that. And Friday the 13th.
You gotta watch that. It's a good one.
There's some other random ones I've seen, but I want to I want to get I want to delve into the world of it because because it's like a genre I've mainly ignored, not because of like, I'm like a scaredy cat, but it's just sort of like outside of like, I guess the classics. A lot of the ones I've seen are just not good movies, and I don't like watching I know we talk about a lot of bad movies on here, but I don't like watching bad movies. I prefer to watch good movies.
That's reasonable.
But
I guess
I want to take my chances with horror because I what would you guys recommend to me? I Spit on Your Grave, is that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's that about?
It's about these really cool guys.
Yeah.
They find this really cool chick,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, Jesus Christ.
but
Uh-huh.
she back, like in the end.
Oh.
I haven't seen this one either.
So I just gave away the whole plot.
Oh.
But it's one of those things like you can know the plot going in, and just at least now you're like, yeah, this is going to be a rough watch.
Yeah.
Like now you should know this is not going to be easy to watch and get through.
Yeah.
But just know that I love the revenge kind of like stories and shit like that. Like, oh, you me, I'll fucking you back.
Sure.
That
guess.
kind of stuff. That's a good one.
See, I watched recently. I watched like Society.
Oh,
I'd
dude,
never seen that.
That
That was-
movie's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that ending was a little crazy.
Yeah, that movie's fucking crazy.
And Cory, you ever seen Society?
No, I've never heard of it.
Dude.
No.
When did it
It's
come out?
Like 87,
Yeah.
I think.
I've never heard of it. Might have to check it out.
And then
I've got the shirt. I have a Society T-shirt.
oh. And then the other night I watched that movie Green Room, which was pretty interesting.
Never saw Green Room.
It's about a punk band who get trapped in this venue.
Oh,
Yeah. So go check that out, I guess. Devin, you have any recommendations?
you said
for
you
me?
haven't seen any of the Evil Dead movies?
Oh no, I've seen let's see. I know I've seen 3.
Like Army of Darkness?
Yeah, I've seen Army of Darkness a handful of times, and I feel like I've seen 2. But I don't know if I've seen 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you seen Reanimator?
I have seen Reanimator.
Those are the ones.
I have that on
always
DVD somewhere.
Those are the ones that come to mind first. I love those movies.
All right.
I watched, but I'm okay with watching like shitty horror movies.
Yeah, I love the
like
shitty
I'm
ones.
okay with that. So I've been watching like The Stepfather.
I don't mean to sound like
Oh, dude, I watched The Stepfathers recently.
I don't mean to sound like a fucking dick and be like, oh, I only like good movies, but I don't know. Like, I get really bummed out if like I only have like a little bit of time to myself, and then I feel like I completely wasted it. That's what I meant by like watching good movies.
I
mean,
watched
it
a
could
really
be
cool one that like I'd been passing on Netflix. Like I'd been passing it, and I'm just like, maybe one of these days I'll watch it.
What is it?
It's called Unfriended, and like the whole fucking movie takes place like on a computer screen, and it's just like these teens. Like they're I don't know, something to do with ghosts and shit. But I like went into it not thinking it was probably gonna be fucking shitty. But then by the end of the movie, I was like, it wasn't half bad. Like I was thoroughly surprised with how much I actually did enjoy the movie. So it wasn't a bad one. But for forever, I'd pass it, and I'm like, nah, not today. And then finally one night, I was like, just go for it. And it wasn't a bad one. I'd never seen a premise like that where the whole fucking movie takes place on this one girl's like computer screen, and it's mainly. The video chat and all that kind of bullshit. Oh, and I watched Train to Busan or whatever, which everybody talked about that. So I finally saw that. That was pretty good.
Did you cry?
No.
I cried a little bit.
Why?
The end.
I cried because they didn't shoot them. I was like, let's go ahead and let's fucking just.
That movie's really good.
Yeah, it was.
That movie was so
It
good.
definitely did exceed what I thought it was gonna be, for sure. Too. Because like a couple of my friends, they were like, "Oh, dude, you gotta check this out." Whenever somebody says, "Oh, dude, you gotta check this out," like,
I'm just like, okay.
yeah, exactly. Like, I'll just be like, I'm not gonna check that out.
Wow. What some friend you are.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, so recommend me horror movies that I need to see. Thanks. Cory, do you have anything else for CoryMania?
No, I feel like this episode was kind of like bleh.
What do you mean? I thought it was fun.
I thought we had a great time.
I mean, it was all right.
I got to put something out every week, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's your podcast.
I feel like you're like getting to the bottom of the barrel now, and you're asking me to come back.
No, I just wanted you to come back.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
dude.
man. So I just wanted to hang out for a little bit before we practice in the band.
Practice for what?
For the band.
Nice.
for the band called.
Well, Spite Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's it.
Yeah.
What?
So because we have to play a show.
Yeah, because I got us a show.
Yeah.
So we'd practice more. And that show is August 19th at Arcadia Studios.
Yeah.
You can come see us with Home for the Day from Charlotte, North Carolina. Close Enough from Atlanta, Georgia. Flippants from Columbia, South Carolina. And Brandon Ritchie from Philadelphia.
Oh, he's on that?
Yeah.
He was a former Winley Mania guest.
And he played at the Next Level Fit show back in March. He's coming back through Myrtle.
Yeah. So, Cory, do you have anything else for CoryMania? I've asked you 8 times.
Yeah. No,
You good?
I'm sorry. I was super unprepared for this.
No, you're okay, man. I'm glad we could talk.
Yeah, me too. I've had a blast.
Yeah. Absolute blast out my ass. Okay, let's see. You gotta follow at Myrtle Beach shows. Well, this is a Myrtle Beach shows thing, but it's July 6th, which is next Thursday, actually, 8:30 p.m., $10 at DeVille Skate Store. Weird name. Oh, shop. Drew Bear's Electric Pleasure. Me and Devin are playing that with Connor, with Drew Jacobs. Waters Eat from Washington, D.C., and then Ocala, the Myrtle Beach Alternative Rock Band. And then July 8th at Fresh Brewed on Saturday at 8 p.m. It's Pleasure Island, Middle Earth, and NC Cum Dogs.
That's a sick name.
Yeah. And then let's see, July 15th, the Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at Fresh Brew or at Arcadia Studios. Circleback, Harm, Condescent, and Pressure Falls. And then
That sounds like a happy evening. There's going to be a lot of happy songs played at that one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, July 29th, Saturday at Fresh Brewed at 8 p.m. There's Blight Moth, Stank Face, Hyperloops, and Orange Doors. And then July 30th, Sunday at 7 p.m., Nag. This is Arcadia. Nag, Caradar, Circuit, and Relief. And then August 12th, Saturday at Arcadia, 7:30 p.m., Manhack. Severed by Dawn, Box Ghost, and Blood of a Saint. And then, what's that? August, you said that one already.
Yeah.
And then, I think that's it for now.
That's all we got now.
And then this weekend, there's some Windley shows in Wilmington and Columbia and St. Augustine and Orlando with Spider Bucket.
Do you mean Whorelando?
Probably.
Could be.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky. I'm not going to lie, man. A lot of these bands have some cool-ass names.
What's your favorite?
I like the one about, like, cum dogs. That was pretty funny.
NC Cum Dogs?
NC
Yeah.
Cum Dogs.
Yeah, that was a good name. But a lot of these other bands, I'm like, damn, I wish I came up with that name.
Right.
Good-ass bands.
I haven't heard them all yet, but
Yeah,
I'm
me neither,
looking
but-
forward to going to those shows and follow.
But a name goes a long way, you know.
Sure, at Myrtle Beach shows. And so, Cory, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us on your
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking blast.
Yeah. So, for more Cory, you
You got to play.
you ain't got anything on the internet besides their girl stuff. So, But for more Windley crap, you got to follow at Windley_band. Check out windleyhub.blogspot.com. And that's it. All right, goodbye.